Another Dodge Omni. So another car that inexplicably got a Hot Wheels casting besides any year of Valiant. But hey, why not? So yeah, that's very cool. If you haven't guessed yet, I love 70s and 80s malaise cars. Speaking of which, here's this looks like an 83 or 84 Mustang from Road Champs, which sadly is missing its convertible cover and its windshield, but opening doors, which actually have interior details like armrests and stuff, so that's cool. And yeah, so that's an unusual one to have turn up. Another Road Champs. This looks like an 83 Riviera, not unlike the one that's currently available from Matchbox, but this one's a little bit heavier because it's a metal car. And like that one, it has opening doors. It's got an actual detailed steering wheel, and not bad dashboard either. And it's missing the convertible cover, so I wonder if I could take the windshield from one of the current ones and put it on this one. That's one of those spots I'm weakest on, is glass. It's tricky to do. As you may have noticed the time I stuck a piece of glass, not glass, but the plastic for my cyber cab in the toaster oven. And it did not end well. So, anyway, I'm gonna adjust the light here. Speaking of malaise, the Murata Stalker, which is part of the series of vehicles that I love finding. I love finding the Murata Stalker, the Chevy Stalker, or the Monty, I think it's called the Monty Stalker, the Torino Stalker, and the, what's the other one? The Front Run in Fairmont is kind of the other Stalker. But yeah, I just love those because they look like low-budget stock car racers from the late 70s, early 80s. This must have been one of the ones from bulk buy. 80. It's Hot Wheels, but yeah, that's plastic. It's Hot Wheels Peterbilt. So I think this was originally like a delivery truck or something, or maybe a cement mixer. But another old school black wheels, or black walls, metal. It's a Hot Wheels Ballistic. That was definitely in a bag. The Chrysler LeBaron from Road Champs. That's pretty cool. Again, missing the back and the windshield. So somebody enjoyed abusing their Road Champs cars. So that's a shame, because this is actually one that was on my radar and on my hit list. But got one now. I just now have to do something with it. This is the Maisto 69 Dodge Charger RT. It's fun. It's not a great casting, but it's not bad. It's a good background filler car. It'd be a good candidate for a General E build, I guess. But just because it's the right year, it's about the right size. It's not a bad scaling. Pretty lightweight though. Yatming, Pontiac Trans Am. Definitely seen better days. I think we've got a few of these missing wheel, and they're all missing the doors. It's a common thing to lose on these things, but be a good junker. This is a Majorette Datsun 260Z, 1/60th scale. It's rare you see the 260 because that was like a 1 year only, I think. They did the 260 before jumping to the 280. But it's got the little tab for keeping trailers on still, so that's very cool. Opening doors, doesn't look too banged up other than the paint chipping, so that'd be a fun project. Feels like a Matchbox. It is Matchbox ambulance based on a Ford. Here's a biggie. This is a Corgi MAN truck. It's a man truck, so this is some kind of Texaco promotional thing, but again, pretty close to 1/64th scale. Oh, there it is next to, what is this? This is a Kidco 63 Corvette. I think I've built enough of these in my life. I think I've done at least 3 now, of the Hot Wheels ones. This one's a little nicer. It looks like it had an opening hood. Feels a little bigger. than the Hot Wheels one. And this looks like a no-namer. No-namer CJ7 Jeep-ish looking thing. More like cheapish looking thing. Am I right? Hey, I'll be here all night. Maisto. This one was interesting. It's looks like a Ford Bricknose era tow truck. Odd kind of, I guess this would have been like a My First Maisto setup. It's in surprisingly good shape. So, it came with a couple of extras. This weird little police vehicle and these Harlequin colors, motorcycle, and where's the other one? We'll get to that one in a minute. Another Kidco, 1979 Camaro, opening hood. Looks like this one might have been repainted at some point, because there's a lot of red underneath this black. But, that's fun. This is definitely a Hot Wheels. Made in Malaysia. I think this is supposed to be a Jeep. Hot Wheels Porsche Carrera. Feels really big. I wonder if this is one of the Corgi ones that they had after they bought Corgi, because it feels big and that underside does not feel like a Hot Wheels. Interesting. Matchbox Racing. This is a good old standard of Matchbox. Feels like it's been around forever, but it's the 4x4 Chevy van. There's been a lot of different versions of that one, but love the old school racing aesthetic on it. This was definitely rapid transit with a Star Wars theme on it. It was definitely in a bulk bag. Another one of the blown Camaro Z28s from Hot Wheels. The gold-plated black walls. This is the BMW M1, I think. Wind splitter, yes, based on the M1. And it feels like it should have an opening thing, but I don't think it does open. Yeah, there's nothing under there. It's got the old slotted Hot Wheels wheels on it. And this one's weird because it's a Pontiac Fiero and it feels and looks a lot like the Hot Wheels one, but it's not. So I'm pretty sure that was a twin rivet and it was a metal and it had a different base on it. But it's about the same size as the Fiero. It's actually one that I was planning to build for season 1 that I never got to. Turns out I had like half the cars that I had planned for season 1 never got made, but they're still on the list, and I actually started shooting some of them way back when, so there's going to be some weird continuity issues when I finally get to them. There's a Road Champs 83 Porsche 928. That's very cool. The opening doors. Again, no dashboard or steering wheel. But this one, I cannot believe I found this one. This one made my day. It's a Yatming. It's just labeled as a Dodge, although a lot of people have labeled it as a Plymouth Volare. I think it is actually meant to be a Dodge Aspen. I know this because my brother owned one. And leads to the thing where pretty much everybody in my family has had a car that has been made into a diecast car except for me. And there's been no Comanches, and there's been no Valiants, and no Toyota Cressidas that I'm aware of. I'm sure one of the Japanese brands has done one, but okay. So here's another one of those Kenner Fast ones, and this one has the license plate actually on it. So YB-B583. So they would have all had unique states. Like I think I've got one that says Georgia on it. But these are just fun. Not particularly accurate, but it's just a fun casting. It's the Jaguar Xj220, I think was what it was called. 1992. Hot Wheels. It was definitely a bulk buy. No name, but this is definitely the Chevy Chevette, I believe. Yeah, this isn't the Vega, this is the Chevette. So, yeah. Somebody at some point was like, yes, people will want a tiny Chevette. And we'll go through the trouble of giving it opening doors. So, this is probably a knockoff of a Yatming or something. The detailing on it's surprisingly good. Actually, the proportions are nice. Oh. This feels like a knockoff of a Hot Wheels car. I think this is supposed to be a Duesenberg. That's my cat telling me it's treat time, even though he just had treats. Something that is supposed to be a Porsche, but isn't, and is apparently full of carpet lint. Gross. Some random off-brand Jeep. That one doesn't even have like a country of manufacturer on the bottom of it. But it's got a jerry can and a weird spare tires looking thing. And a brush guard. Those are useful. There's that Lancia again, except this time there's nothing on the bottom that says that, so that's where it would have said that. Another Yatming van, the delightful van, as it was often called, with Desert Sun. This one's surprisingly heavy. Little off-road Hot Wheels car. D77 Ferrari 308. It's got this weird kind of canard spoilery thingy on the back of it. I don't remember the 308 having. But hey, Magnum PI, right? This one's really nice. This is a majorette, late model majorette. Like, really nice. This one is too nice. It's got lenses. It's got the V12 detailing on it. It's got a license plate, multicolored interior, multi-piece interior, rear view mirror. The windshield wipers are actually windshield wipers. I'm going to set that one aside. That one is really nice. I'll have to talk to David over at Twice Diecast about that one. Some kind of Lamborghini Countach knockoff. Don't know what this is. Matchbox 82 Kenworth. Might be able to do something fun with that front. It's a classic, the promotional Ego Model A Ford. That one is also in really nice shape. I'll set that one aside too. It's got a little scuffage on the back, but it turned out really nice. Cole over at Kuda's Diecast Customs, or Kuda's Custom Diecast, just did a video on weathering, and that was what inspired my 32 panel truck build. This is an old school one. This is another one of those ones that was like borderline redline era, copyright 1975. I can't remember what this one was called, but love the graphics on it. It's based loosely on some kind of IndyCar type thing. So that one might be worth recreating. Just love that old school Evel Knievel type graphics. Another one that's the Royal Flash. It's basically a Lotus Esprit, 1978. Hot Wheels Blackwall metal car. Another Hot Wheels metal. Not really sure what this one is, but it's definitely based on like a 32 Ford. It's a weird little steering wheel. That one at least would be an easy one to fix the glass on. Another one of those knockoff Duesenberg type things. There's two of them. That's cool. Wow. It's another one that's metal, but definitely past the Blackwall era. It's got some good potential there. It's like before the Bone Crusher or whatever it's called. How am I blanking on like the most popular Hot Wheels right now? So this is the Hot Wheels version of the 308, which feels much better. This one has definitely seen better days. I don't know how you'd have to work to get this much paint off of the car. The Race Bait 308. It's another old school Blackwall Hot Wheels. Metal Metal. Sunset Trucking. Love that graphic. Well, another Corgi. A Morris truck. Again, definitely seen better days. It's missing all the headlights and stuff. But this would be a great back of a boneyard type thing. Oh, here's the other one from that, like my first Maisto set. Suzuki SJ220. Well, we call them the Samurai over here. But it's in surprisingly good shape. It's got a little nubbin steering wheel. It's kind of bent, but yeah. Very interesting color choice on those. Oh, this is another one that's really cool. This is Maisto. Toyota from the old super truck stuff. Like, I think this was like, it says Hickey on the side, but this would have been like the Mickey Thompson truck. That the video game was based on. From it was on NES, and it was a very popular arcade game. I think it was called like Super Off-Road. I did not pay $2.99 for that. No way. That is an old school. Another car that could be for the Old Works diorama.